Okay. Cool. So yeah, so we're recording this, so that's good. You'll be able to listen to it later. Um, what else did I wanted to say something, but I completely forgot it.
Butt
Have
soup.
fun. Butt soup. Butt soup is good. Um, yeah. I don't know. We're gonna nail this. It's gonna be great.
Woo!
I have a slight correction to make to the script. When I rewatched the episode earlier, and Shirley's first line is not "hee hee hee." I know it's "hee hee hee hello," but she says "hello" in like a really weird way.
Okay. Well,
So
Shirley, you can do whatever you feel. Shirley.
I'll make you ass sense.
just every other line, I'll make your ass sense. It's like no.
It's the perfect line.
That's just
Once
how I
again, I
remember
think we're about the
Shirley.
same age.
Sure, unless time is linear.
All right.
I'll make you ass linear.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'll make you ass sense.
Wait, did we figure out who the random man is?
I will make your ass sense.
We have random woman.
$2.
Garrett is random woman and the teacher. Who's the...
I'll be random man. There we go.
Cool.
Problem solved.
Solved.
Man.
All right, shall we start?
Yeah, I drank too much Capri Sun.
Oh my god.
What about
No such thing as too much.
What about the teacher?
Who
No
could
such
have
thing as
guessed?
too
Who could have
much.
seen that coming?
All right.
No.
So, quiet on the set. Let's get started and begin episode.
Gather close that you might hearken the story of Fat Neil. Born stout of heart, but large of bone, his adolescent years were shadowed by scorn and mockery.
Hey, fatty, fatty. Hey, fatty, fatty.
Outlets of fantasy afforded him some escape from the darkness throughout high school, and as a man he traveled far to a new school and a new beginning. Or so he thought.
They're down there by Fat Neil.
It's Fat Neil.
Fat Neil.
The name became a joke.
I'll have what Fat Neil's got.
The joke became his life.
Yes, Fat Neil?
And Neil fell again into darkness, only this time his thoughts turned to an escape of which we dare not speak. But pain need not spoken to be known, not to all. It was strangely Jeff the liar, son of William, the barely known, who first became concerned.
Neil.
It was Jeff who pretended to be interested in Dungeons and Dragons in an effort to lift Neil's spirits, and when Jeff's fake interest resulted in Neil giving Jeff all his books, explaining he wouldn't need them anymore, it was Annie, the day planner, herself a recovering head case, that recognized the signs of coming doom. A council was called: Troy the obtuse, Shirley the cloying,
Hello.
Abed the undiagnosable.
Julian Assange is a modern-day Thomas Paine.
Britta the needlessly defiant, for reasons that should be obvious, Pierce the insensitive, also known as Pierce the dickish, and Grandpa the flatulent, was not invited. The group agreed that what Fat Neil needed most was to feel like a winner for a change. They would invite Neil that Saturday to a game of Dungeons and Dragons, designed by Abed to help Neil reclaim his confidence.
For Neil.
At the end of the meeting, they realized that Chang had been there and felt too awkward to mention it. What they couldn't have known was that they had just scheduled the most important game of Dungeons and Dragons ever. A game which might not only save a life, but which would also forever change the balance between good and Pierce.
Give me some rope, tie me to dream, give me the hope to run out of steam. Someone said it could be here, we could be roped up, tied up, dead in a year. I can't count the reasons I should stay. One by one, they all just fade away.
Cut to study room. Everyone smiles way too widely at Neil.
Hi.
Hey, Neil. This is gonna be awesome, y'all.
So we're just gonna ignore that hate crime, huh?
I'm a dark elf or drow.
Shouldn't you be wearing armor or something?
I'm an elf, not a nerd.
You guys suddenly wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's cool, and when you play it, it makes you happy like a dragon.
Okay. Hi, I am your dungeon master. We will be playing this adventure, the Cavern of Draconis.
Ooh.
I understand Neil has his own character named Duquesne that he's been playing for years, so I've made this for you guys. Now, take your time, choose your character carefully. They each have their own unique combinations of strengths and weaknesses.
The group members all immediately grab a character sheet at random.
Alrighty.
Shouldn't there be a board or pieces or something to Jenga?
No. This is a role-playing game. It takes place entirely in our collective imagination.
Ooh, Neil.
I tell a story, and you make choices in the story. Okay? Let's begin. You're all standing on a country road. Legend has it the evil dragon Draconis dwells nearby, guarding a massive pile of treasure. Working as a team, your goal is to track down the dragon, kill him, and then claim the treasure as your own. Jeff, your turn.
It's my turn? Oh, what do I do? Roll dice?
You tell me what you want to do. Then I will see if you're successful.
What are my choices?
Okay, you're slowing things down, Jeff. Shirley, what do you want to do?
I'd like to introduce myself to the group. Hello, I am a dwarf named Zibbity Doo.
Okay, I'm not the best at making up names.
Oh, hey, I'm Mar. Boy, you weren't kidding.
Hello, Mar. My name is Bing Bong the Archer. I'm an archer and such.
I'm Hector the Well Endowed. Albed.
I didn't know you'd grab one at random. I made that one with Troy in mind.
Troy and Abed partake in their signature, completely original handshake.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Okay, hi, I'm Lavernica. I have 3 armors, boots, belt, a torch.
Wait, let her finish.
Worst introduction ever. Check it. I'm Brutalitops, the magician. Magic user, baby. What?
An arrow flies through the air, almost hitting Brutalitops. 6 goblins are running towards you from the tree line, drawing daggers.
Oh!
I attacked them using my additional notes.
It has no effect. Britta?
I want to know why these goblins are attacking us. Maybe these woods are their rightful land, and from their perspective,
You're the AT&T of people.
You've been shot by an arrow.
ow!
Yeah, it hurts. Jeff?
I take my throwing knife, and I throw it, knife style.
You do 10 points of damage.
Look at that. What am I not good at?
Sucks.
But the goblins close in, surrounding you on all sides.
I draw my +3 sword of Duquesne and attack in a 180-degree arc.
The goblins are terrified as Duquesne draws his powerful glowing sword from its sheath, and in one move, slices the throats of 3 charging goblins.
Oh, good.
The rest of the goblins run away.
Great job with the sword, Neil. You saved us. What would we do if you didn't exist?
Dial it back, Lavernica.
The moment of triumph is cut short as Pierce Hawthorne appears in the doorway.
Pierce, what are you doing here?
How about you answer that question? What the hell is this little tea party?
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
First of all, gay. Second of all, stupid. And thirdly, why was this a secret? Are you cutting me out of the group?
I guess we must have forgot.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it was.
totally.
You remember to invite Al Jolson over here? And you remember to let Betty sit in my chair? Get out! You're stretching it!
Pierce, can we talk to you outside for a second?
Kind of missed that opportunity already, didn't you?
Yeah, but there's a very specific reason.
Let's just play, alright?
I don't have a character for you.
I don't care, I just want to play the game. I don't need a character.
I think you do.
Just put me in this stupid game now.
Okay. As you watch a goblin's retreat, you notice a 67-year-old naked man with no weapons lying in the wet grass, shivering. His name is...
Piers Hawthorne, and I'm 66, dick.
In about 13 turns, he will die of exposure. Jeff?
I wait for a turn.
Screw you guys, I'm gonna win.
I go to the naked man, and I give him my cloak.
Oh,
Pierce, I am Duquesne, of Clan Duquesne.
Dumb name. Can I take a sword? I'm gonna take a sword. Can I take a sword?
Abed rolls a die.
You've got a sword.
Pierce, knock it off. You're playing the game wrong.
We'll see.
Okay, I take the Duquesne sword from the naked man.
I attack him! I attack Blackface!
Abed rolls once again.
It's a critical hit.
What?
You've decapitated him. Brutalitops is dead.
What? No!
Chang, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you for your character sheet.
Brutalitops solemnly walks up to Abed and turns in his character sheet in defeat.
Still your turn.
I run. I run.
Yeah, you run.
What?
The naked man
You run?
Sorry. The naked man is running into the woods.
But he has my sword.
Can we catch him, please?
Well, the cloak that Duquesne gave him was an elven cloak of windwalking, which is double speed, so no. He's gone.
Damn it!
It took me 10 years and 50 campaigns to get that sword.
Really? Maybe I'll wipe my ass with it and throw it off a cliff. That's for sitting my chair, Betty. I think it means I'm winning.
End of Act 1.
Pierce, you've made your point. You could ruin anything. Now come back and give Neil his sword.
Can hear you over the sound of me rubbing his sword on my balls.
Pierce!
Oh, ew.
You have successfully rubbed your balls on the sword.
Ah, but don't help him. You're the dungeon master. Just kill Pierce and give Neil back his sword. He's upset.
I'm the dungeon master. I have to be impartial or the game has no meaning.
Can you give Neil a new sword?
Yeah.
That sword is one of a kind, forged by my ancestors.
I hump it.
Neil winces in pain at the sight of this.
That's it. Pierce, Abed, I need to have a talk with you in the hall.
Cut to outside the study room. Jeff drags Pierce by the arm.
What? Hey!
That kid in there is severely depressed.
Oh yeah? Is that what he told you? From the looks of it, he's been using that line since he was 5 years old to get an extra slice of pie.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't like being excluded, Jeff. Do you?
Yes! Now go in there and tell him you're giving him his sword or you are out of the study group.
I'm sick of you threatening me and talking to me like a kid and giving me that look you give me like I can't get erections.
What?
I bet I keep running.
Okay, but since you're working against the group, I need to separate you from them.
Good. Who wants to sit with a bunch of bad crybabies anyway? Call me when you're ready for my next move.
Cut back to the study room.
Pierce refuses to give back the sword. Our new goal is to find him and kill him.
I think I just want to go home.
Neil, do not do that. We're going to get that sword back, okay? Now, is there a way of moving faster than he's moving in his cape of whatever?
I mean, I guess if we had a pegasus.
If that's sarcasm, I can't tell because everything in this game is silly. Abed, can we get a pegasus?
I can't give you information like that.
Well, there's got to be a town nearby. We will go to that town and ask about a pegasus.
Huzzah! Is that right?
And so it was that the group began to describe themselves walking, and as they described themselves walking, so did Abed confirm they walk.
I walk with them.
Until...
This is a local elf tavern, but all races are welcome.
Aww.
Okay, it's a crowded and rowdy evening. Beleaguered gnomes hurry to and fro with glasses of mead for the thirsty elves.
Beleaguered? Why are they beleaguered?
Who
cares?
I find a waiter and introduce myself.
Harky barky harky bark. Grr, grr.
Why is he a pirate?
He's a gnome. He only speaks gnome.
Anybody here speak gnome?
Oh, I do. Lavernica does.
This'll be painless.
Hello, my friend and brother.
How can I help you, dear madam?
Oh, please, no need for such deference. I'm no better than a gnome.
Yes, you are, madam. You are a human warrior, which is 5 species, classes greater than I.
That's disgusting. Don't talk like that.
I'm so sorry, madam. Please don't report me for execution, no!
Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Guys, we've got to do something about these gnomes.
Britta, ask the stupid gnome where we can get a pegasus.
Did someone say Pegasus? A word I understand in every language.
Jeff scowls at Abed. Cut to Pierce's lair.
Okay, here's all the Dungeons and Dragons stuff I could find. I had to carry it all the way from my car. It's very heavy. My doctor said.
Pierce holds up a Twix candy bar in front of Garrett and tosses it to him, allowing Pierce to seclude himself with the secrets of the game and begin his terrible plot.
Following the directions given to you by the gnome, you arrive at a field of majestic pegasi.
Finally.
But they are guarded by a mysterious and beautiful elf maiden who seems drawn to Mar.
Oh. Okay. Well, I explained we need a pegasus. And I don't know, promise to fill it up before we bring it back?
She flirts with you.
I flirt back.
How?
I say something sexy.
Like what?
Abed. Okay. Excuse me. I don't normally do this, but you are the most beautiful creature I've ever seen. And I would really love a pegasus.
Ugh.
Works for me.
You're very handsome, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm not really comfortable with this.
My stable has a bedding of heather. Perhaps you'd be more comfortable indoors?
But try and look at what you're doing and understand that I don't want to.
You offended the elf maiden. She seems disinterested in doing business with you today.
What?
All right, come on. Can we just do this? Hi, hello, I'm Hector the Well-Endowed. You've got a bunch of pegasi? Let's make a deal.
What kind of a deal?
All right. I take her by the hand and lead her to the stable. I light a candle and rip off a piece of my tunic, which I fashion into a blindfold.
I'd like to, but I don't know if I can do it.
Shh, shh. I place it gently over the elf maiden's eyes. I slowly lay her down. I gently come her right breast, then her left. I take 2 fingers, 3 fingers, I take 4 fingers, and
Troy starts taking notes.
I pull out my huge member, then I flip her over and give her a spanking.
Oh, okay. You both fall back, exhausted but still entwined.
Okay, great. I stroke her hair lovingly and spoon her for the appropriate amount of time before leaving.
How long is that?
Cool. All right. The elf maiden, thoroughly satisfied, promises you a flock of pegasi.
Oh, excellent.
You guys can take a break. I should check on Pierce.
Cut to Pierce's evil lair.
Pierce,
I'm here.
I need to know what you want to do next.
So many things, Abed. So many things.
Cut back to the study room.
Guys, I'm bringing Pierce back into the room because while soaring above the forest of Ingold, you spot a body in an elven cloak in a clearing below.
Ha!
Oh!
We got you, dummy. We land.
You land safely in the wood of clearing. He's face down, barely moving, a pool of blood underneath him. Big pool of blood.
I can't tell you how long I've dreamed this moment in the game.
Neil's sword?
Clutched in the right hand of the body is a sword of Duquesne.
Sir, I believe this is yours.
Thank you, Jeff.
Once you get close to take the sword, You can see the body, while definitely dying, is not Pierce.
What? I turn it over.
It's the gnome waiter from the tavern.
What? No! Why?
Goodbye, my friend. Thank you for being so respectful towards me.
But who did this to you, gnome waiter?
I never saw his face. But just so you know, my name was Kyle.
Kyle!
Britta, he was an imaginary waiter.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Now.
You hear a low rumble on the other side of the tree line, followed by a shrill screech and the beating of heavy wings in the sky.
Wait. Wings? What's going on?
Flashback to Orbit and Pierce in the evil lair.
Tell me, Abed, are you familiar with the Ember region of the Elderman River Basin?
Of course I am.
Then you know there's a reflecting pool with a very special amulet at the bottom of it. And that amulet allows the wearer full control over
Draconis.
The hideous Draconis, an all-powerful red dragon, crashes through the trees into the clearing. Riding atop his shoulders, naked as the day he was born, and controlling Draconis with the amulet is...
Say it!
Pierce Hawthorne.
Pierce gets up and grabs Abed's shoulders.
Scream what I told you to scream!
Pierce Hawthorne is my master! Prepare to meet thy doom!
I run towards Pierce with my broadsword drawn and I attack.
Time stop!
Time stop.
Draconis has tons of spells. The 6 of you are completely frozen and helpless.
This is why I wanted to play Shoots and Ladders.
Fine. Pierce, you win. Just kill us and end this.
Oh no, killing's too good for you. Cast shape change on Decay.
What shape do you choose for him?
Fat.
Pierce, stop it!
Pierce!
Duquesne starts gaining weight. How much? Make him as fat as Fat Neil.
Pierce!
Alright, cry. Let it out. Baste your chubby cheeks in tears of gravy. You weren't crying when you were stealing my friends!
They asked me to come here.
You know why, right? I've got some fat news for you, Fat Neil. Don't you know why Jeff Winger, of all people, led the charge on the Fat Neil Feel Good Committee?
Way over the line, Pierce.
I'll tell you why. Because I was there.
Cut to hallway several weeks earlier.
Oh, they're down there by Fat Neil.
That's right, Neil. Your new best friend, Jeff Winger, coined the name Fat Neil.
Jeffrey!
Neil turns towards Jeff, hurt and confused.
Neil, look, before you respond, I can make it up to you. I'll find a fatter Neil.
Huzzah.
End of Act 2.
You made up Fat Neil?
Someone asked where the restrooms were. You were standing by them, but you were also standing kind of near other Neil.
So call him Skinny Neil.
Well, actually, he's not that skinny.
He's bald. He's black.
Well, I don't look at the world through that lens. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be high-roading you. I'm the bad guy here.
Now, you can all hang out in suspended humiliation and think about what you learned today. 1, don't screw with me. 2, invite me to your crack.
Is it my turn?
Yes, but you can't move.
That's fine. For my turn, I feel sorry for Pierce Hawthorne.
Save it.
No, I really do, man.
Good. For my turn, I raped the Duquesne family again.
Jeez.
For my turn, I pity Pierce too.
Trust me, kitten, I'm having a time of my life. I won Dungeons and Dragons, and it was advanced.
I pity Pierce.
Knock it off.
Yeah, you really outdid yourself this week. There's a lot of pain in you. I seriously feel bad.
Feel sorry for your new fat BFF.
No, we're done doing that. He's gonna be fine. Aren't you, Neil?
Neil nods.
You, Pierce, I really worry about. At least for my turn, anyway.
Well, how about this? Draconis, unfreeze time.
Done. You guys can move again.
I breathe so much fire on you.
Hold it. You just use your move Unfreezing Time. Neil?
I take the sword of Duquesne and I throw it at the amulet around the sad naked man's neck.
That's a difficult shot. You'll need an 18 or higher.
Abed begins to roll a d20.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, come on, come on.
The room is dead silent. The fate of everyone's lives is up to a single die roll. When Abed finally lets go, the die shows 19.
Woohoo! Yes, in your face.
The sword smashes the amulet, freezes Draconis from its spell. Freeing Draconis from its spell. The red dragon turns its head, grabs Pierce in his mighty jaws, and swallows him alive.
Oh no!
Oh, Neil!
As a reward for freeing him, he flies your entire band to his cavern where he bestows his treasure upon you. Congratulations on the completion of Caverns of Draconis. I have been your dungeon master. I hope you had a good time.
Woo!
Excelsior!
After the group leaves, Neil and Pierce are left alone.
Hey, that was the best game I ever played in my life.
Don't mention it.
Want to play again next week?
Maybe.
Okay. I'll be around.
And so it was that Pierce Hawthorne saved the life of Fat Neil while learning very, very little. Good night. End of Act 3. End take. Cut to study room. Troy and Abed are walking back from a mid-class conversation.
How could you want giant ears over a tail? If you had a tail, people could tell when you're happy.
You hear things from miles away and wear backpacks as earrings. Free up your hands.
Backpacks already free up at your hands. Guys, what do you think?
As they enter the room, they suddenly notice several Asian women sitting around the study room table.
Oh, we thought our group was meeting now.
Tail is much better.
Ugh.
Thank you.
All in favor of giant ears?
4 out of the 6 women raise their hands.
Told you.
And scene.
Yes!
Yeah.
Man, that was nice. Streets ahead.
Oh my god.
That was great.
Hello.
Well played,
You
guys.
guys killed it. Killed it.
Yeah, that was great.
Everyone did an amazing
That
job.
was really
Good job,
fun.
everyone.
Great game.
Amazing.
Very impressed.
Broadway
Great.
went.
And
Broadway
good
went.
timing, too.